Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cara. In today's video I'm going to be doing some hints and tips about moving out of home for the first time, and I've just moved out of home and I thought I would love to have some hints and tips when I was moving out, just because they're so helpful and hearing someone else's experience is great because you actually know what it's about. So if you'd like to see what I'm talking about in this video, then please keep watching. I have some little points written down here on my phone. My first one is stick to your price range to look for a house and what you want. So when you're looking for a house, if you're going with a housemate or you're on your own, know how much you're wanting to spend per week. If you're wanting to spend no more than $300 a week and you're on your own, look for something in that price range. Or if you're looking to go with a friend and it's $400 a week, that's $200 a week each, make sure you're only looking for houses in that range, because otherwise you will start looking for houses that might be $500 a week and you'll fall in love with it and you'll want to apply, and then you realize you don't have the money to spend every single week to get that house. So make sure you know your budget. You need to stick to that budget, because knowing how much money every week is going to go to bills is so helpful. So don't apply for houses that you can dream about. A second point is don't just take the first thing. Look around and you'll know the one when you apply for it. Alex and I looked at around 6 houses and we only applied for one in the end because some of them were just complete shitholes. One of them had a toilet literally in the bedroom. It was just like in the cupboard. The cupboard had like a toilet in it. One of them had a buffet table built into the kitchen, so you couldn't even have to put a fridge in there. I don't know why. One of them, the backyard was literally 1 meter by 1 meter, and you could walk out and there was no clothesline or anything. But yeah, knowing what you're looking for. And when Alex and I looked at this house, as soon as we walked in, we could visualize, put this here, there, a bed can go there, blah blah blah. So when you walk into a house, if you can picture your stuff being in there, you'll know that's the right one. My next point is, when you get an application, take it straight away. Take the application, fill it in, and the next morning when they open, or even if you're applying in the middle of the day, you're looking at a house, apply straight away. Alex and I looked at this house in the afternoon around 5 o'clock. We filled the forms out that night, and at 9 o'clock the next morning when the real estate agent company opened, we took in the applications, and at around 1:30 that same day we heard back from the company saying that we got the house. So within 24 hours of looking at the house, applying and putting the application, we had gotten the house. So it's all about being first and best dressed pretty much with houses. The faster you are getting your application in, having your ID, having that bond money, having that first 2 weeks rent, the more of a chance you're going to get it. So in Australia, when you sign a lease of a house, you have to have 2 weeks rent and the bond, and only the bond is 4 weeks of rent up front, and the bond is something that you get back at the end. But if you're in Australia and you know you're not able to pay the bond and you're a student or you're studying or you're on a concession card or a Centrelink, you can apply for a Victorian housing bond loan scheme. I'm not entirely sure of the actual name, but if you're someone who's struggling and you're in Australia, please look that up, because it's so helpful. And they send a check off to the real estate company, and that's your bond, and they send it back at the end when you move out, so you don't even need to worry about that. But if you're not using that, the bond you pay when you first sign your lease, and you get it back at the end, like the houses. You haven't put holes in the wall, you haven't punched someone's head through the wall, you haven't burned the house down basically. If the house is the way you found it, then you'll get your bond back. My next tip is looking for furniture free or cheap. So when we actually got this house, I started looking for furniture, and a great place that I used to find this was a Gumtree and like Facebook buy, swap and sell pages. And using these sites, I was able to find free furniture or really cheap furniture that are in excellent quality and they're just what we want. So my desk that I'm sitting right behind here, it was actually free, and the only reason I'm getting rid of it was because it was the mum's kids like paint table. So the top of it had a bit of paint spills on it. So all I did was I set it up. I got this vinyl tape from Kmart. It was $3, and honestly, you could not even tell that it was a second-hand desk. It looks brand new. Alex's desk we got for free from somebody on Facebook who was moving out of their house, who just wanted to get rid of furniture. Our bedside tables I got on Facebook as well for $30 for both of them. They're brand new, were never used. They just didn't match their decor in their house. The bedside table lamps, $5 for both of them. Someone was on Gumtree getting rid of them. Our table we got for free from Alex's dad. He had it just in the backyard, didn't need the table. The dining chairs we got for free as well. I got them on Facebook. All I needed was a clean. Our washing machine we got for $100. It's brand new. They just never used it from after moving into state. So things I think about buying brand new are a TV, a couch, and a fridge. And that's because they are mainly the things that you take, and a washing machine as well. Spend more money on a washing machine, a fridge, a couch, and a TV, just because they're the things that normally don't break. They're the things that last a long time. A fridge you will have for years. People have fridges for years. Couches, people normally don't change it unless they update them. So definitely look around. If you're buying for secondhand, look for good quality ones. Go have a look at them first instead of buying them. See if that's what you want and then purchase it. But if you're wanting to buy new things, then buy new things. My next point is about a glory box. Now, Alex's stepmom actually made a glory box for him for Christmas, and if you're not sure what that is, it's basically just like a box of things that you'll need when you first move out of home. And it's a very old tradition when women used to not move out until they would marry their husbands, and it was what they would need to set up their home basically. So it's things like utensils, knife and forks, cups, strainers, Tupperware containers, napkins, serviettes, tea towels. Honestly, these little things that you don't think about until you go to use one and you don't have them. So we had two massive laundry baskets full of just random stuff and stuff that we needed, and it was less money that we had to spend to buy these things. So if you have friends and family who are willing to do that for you, definitely ask them about it, because if you have, say, a birthday coming up or something like that, or a graduation gift or something, definitely ask them if they're willing to do that, because it's normally cheaper than buying an actual gift, and it's something that you'll need and you want to use. And my next thing is about going 50-50 for things. So if you're moving in with a partner or a housemate or a friend or stuff like that, make sure the bills, the food, utilities, and the rent is all 50-50. So right in the middle, half, or if it's 3 people, quarters, whatever. Just because otherwise it's not fair. If you're the one who does the cooking, the cleaning, the housework, the making the beds, does the washing, blah, 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 and all you're paying for is the food, you're the one using the power, you're the one using the water, stuff like that. So 50-50, no one argues, it's fair, it's even, it's right down the middle. So if you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you'd like to see a house tour as well, please give it a big thumbs up. Our house is almost finished. All we need now is our couch. We actually haven't got a couch yet because we're waiting for it to get delivered. So we are sitting on beanbags. So if you guys would like to see a house tour, then please give it a big thumbs up and comment down below any tips or anything you'd want some help with, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all next week. Bye!